Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to create a smart chart with conditional formatting in Microsoft Excel. So as you are seeing my screen, I have created this beautiful chart. This is the color condition table. We have day wise service level, and if my service level value will be less than 50%, it will be in red. For amber, it is 50 to 75%. For green, it is above 75%. So here, if I will change my value, let's say 60% for Sunday, then you can see it has been changed to amber. If I will put here, let's say 85, then you can see it has been changed as green. And the chart color as well as the data label color will be changed. I have created this beautiful laptop shape also using the Excel auto shapes. I haven't used any kind of external image here. So I will explain you how to create this beautiful shape also in Microsoft Excel. So let's start without delay. I'm going to copy this table and I will add a new worksheet, and then I will paste this table here. We will use this table to create the chart. Before creating the chart, we need few support columns. So here first we will create two support columns for red. So let me merge this C1 and D1, and here I'll put for red. This is for red. Then merge this, and here we will put two columns for amber. Then merge these two columns, and here we will put for, and these two columns will be the service level value or the service level percentage, and then max percentage. Let me copy this here also. Service level value means the actual service level value, and the max means the maximum service level score or potential service level score, which can be 100%. Alright, so service level maximum can be 100%. So here we will put the 1 or 100%, and here we will put the actual service level value. But values in red, amber or green should come according to this table. In this table we have put, if the value of service level is below 50%, then it will be red. If it is 50% to 75, then it will be amber. Above 75, it will be green. Same formula we will put here. We'll put here if this value B3, which is the service level value, if this value is less than 50%, then we will take this value, else we will put here blank. And just close the bracket, press enter. In the max, we will put the similar formula. If B3, which is the actual service level value, is less than 50%, then we will take here 1 or 100%, because this is for the max column. Else we will put here blank. Enter. For the amber, we will put here if, and we will put AND formula here, because we have to match two conditions. So first condition, if V3 is greater than or equal to 50%, comma, the logic 2 will be if V3 is less than or equal to 75%. That means if my service level is between 50 to 75%, then it will take the V3, which is the service level value, else it will take blank. And just close the bracket, press enter. The similar formula we will put here. So we can copy the same formula. Just copy this formula and just paste here. In place of B3, we can put here 1 or 100%. Now for green, we will put if B3 is greater than 75%, then we will take V3, else we will take blank. Just close the bracket. The similar formula we will put on max. If B3 is greater than 75%, then we will put 1 or 100%, else we will put here blank. And just close the bracket. Now we will copy this formula and we will put till here. So just paste this here. Now we will change the format. We'll take here percentage. Now we will create the chart using this range, and press Ctrl and we will select this range. So we will select only two range. We will not select this column, which is the service level column, this one, B column. Okay. And then go to the insert and we will go to the chart. And then we will go to the column chart. We will insert the clustered columns. So you can see the clustered column chart is looking like this. We don't need this format. So what we will do, we will go to the more column chart. Just click here. You can see for the column chart, it is showing 3 format for this range. We will take this format, wherein on the bottom, if you will see the legend, it is showing red SL percentage, red max percentage, and amber SL percentage, amber max percentage, green SL percentage, and green max percentage. So take this format, just click and click on OK. Alright, first of all, let me go to the view and remove the grid lines from here. Then I'll go to the insert and I'll go to the shapes and we will insert a rectangle. So go to the rectangle and just take this rectangle, which is the rounded rectangle, and just drag this rectangle here. Now pick this yellow handle and move to right side. So our corner will be rounded completely. Alright, now I'll go to the shape outline in format and I'll select no outline. For shape fill, we will fill some color here. So let's say first I'm filling the red color, this one, and we will make it slightly lighter in red. So I'll go to the more fill color. Just go to the custom color. So here you can see this red is selected. Now we will make little lighter. So just move this triangle to the upside and take this color. You can see the preview here. So we are taking some lighter color. So we can take around this color. Just click on OK. So you can see this color is available here. Now make the copy of this. You can select this shape and press Ctrl D. Another shape will be created. And this time we will fill the amber color. So go to the more fill colors. And here we will select some yellow color, let's say this one, or some lighter, this one. If you want to make more lighter, you can make slightly more. Just click on OK. So this is the amber color. Make a duplicate of this, press Ctrl D. And here we will fill the green color. So go to the more fill color, select the green one. So let's take this color and then go to the custom, make slightly lighter. Let's take this one. Alright, so we have 3 different colors here. Now I will copy the first shape, then go to the chart. If you will see on the legend, the red max, just see the red max and just select the red max. This is the red max and paste that shape here. Press Ctrl B. Alright, now I will select the second shape, this one. And now I'll go to the amber max. So this is the amber max, you can see in the legend, and just paste this shape here. Now I'll select this green shape and now I'll go to the green max. So just select the green max and paste Ctrl V. Alright, so we have pasted all 3 shapes here. Now here on the chart I'll select the red SL. So once we have selected this, then we'll go to this plus button, which is the chart elements button, and here we will click on error bars. So you can see the error bars are available here. Now select these error bars, just click on the error bar, right click, go to the format error bar, and here in the format error bar window we will select the direction we will take minus, and style we will take no cap. Then error amount, we will select the percentage, and here default is the 5%, but we will put here 100%. Press enter. Now I'll go to the fill and line. In the line, I'll take the solid line. So since this is the red SL, so what I will do, I'll take some red color, this red color, or we can make it little lighter. So just go to the more color, custom, and you can make it little lighter. Just take around this one. Make sure it should be darker than red shape which we have taken. So just take, let's say this color, click on OK. Now here the width we will take around 1.5, and then we'll go to the begin arrow type and we will choose this one, oval arrow. Then we will go to the begin arrow size and we will choose this one, the bigger one. Alright, now I'll select the amber SL, just select the amber SL. This is the amber SL. Now we will again go to this plus icon and we will click on error bars and we will repeat the same activity. So just select the error bars, right click, go to the format error bars. Here we will select direction minus and style no cap. Error amount will take percentage and 100%. Then we will go to the fill and line, and here we will take this solid line. The color we will take this golden accent 4 or little lighter. Let's take this one. Width we will take 1.5. Begin arrow type we will take this one, oval arrow, and begin arrow size we will take this one. Alright, same thing we will repeat for green SL percentage. So this is for the green SL percentage. Go to the chart elements, click on error bars. Now select the error bars and then right click, go to the format error bars. Take here minus, no cap, percentage, 100%, fill and line, and here we will take solid line. Take here green color, so let's take this light green. 1.5 width of the line. Then we will take the begin arrow type as this one, which is oval arrow. Then begin arrow size will take this one. Alright, now you can see our chart will look like this. For the red SL, amber SL and green SL, we will remove the color now. So just select the red SL first. Make sure you are selecting the correct one. If you are not able to select, you can just right click, go to the format data series. From series option you can select. So let's select the red SL, this one. Okay, then go to the fill and line and then say no fill. Then go to the amber SL. So this is the series amber SL and say no fill. Then go to the green SL and say no fill. So our chart will look like this. Now right click on the chart, go to the format data series, and here for the gap width we will change the gap width. Series overlap we will put on the 100%. Now again change the gap width. Let's take this gap width. Now we will make some changes on the axis. Select the axis, right click, go to the format axis. Minimum we will take 0. Maximum we can take 1.1. Measure you can take 0.1 or let's keep it 0.2. Alright. So our chart will look like this. Now we can remove this legend. So just go to the chart elements and uncheck the legend. So our chart is almost ready. Now you can put any title if you want. So or let me remove this. Go to the format, shape outline, say no outline, shape fill, it's no fill. Now we can delete these shapes, or let me keep these shape here. Now we can hide these columns. If we will hide these columns, then our chart will be blank. So before hiding these columns, what we will do, right click on the chart, go to the select data, go to the hidden and empty cells and just click on this checkbox which is show data in hidden rows and columns. Click on OK. Now we can hide these columns. Just select these columns, right click and hide. Alright. Now friends, we will create this laptop shape and will place our chart on the laptop shape. So to create quickly this laptop shape, I'll go to the insert and then I'll go to the shapes. I will insert this shape which is the rounded rectangle and just drag this rounded rectangle shape here. Pick this yellow handle and change the corner radius like this. Now go to the fill and we will fill here, let's say this color. We'll go to the shape outline and we'll say no outline. Now I'll go to the insert again and shape and I will insert the rectangle again, but this time I will take the first rectangle and just drag this rectangle over this previous rectangle. Now in this rectangle we will fill some gray color, let's say this one. Shape outline we will take no outline. Now I'll go to the insert again and I'll insert another shape. This time I'll go to the basic shapes and I'll select this shape which is trapezoid and just click here. So this shape will be created. Change the size of this shape like this. Go to the shape fill and take here black, this one. Shape outline just take no outline. Right click and send it to back. Now I'll go to the insert and then I'll go to the shape and this time I'll take this shape which is round same side corner rectangle and just create this shape here like this. Pick this yellow handle and change the radius completely like this. I'll go to the shape outline, will say no outline. Shape fill will take, let's say, this color or this one. Now I'll go to the format and rotate and will take this flip vertical, this one, and just keep this here. Alright, now I'll go to the insert again and I will insert again the rounded rectangle, this one, and just drag that rectangle here like this. Pick this yellow handle and move towards the right side, and then make it slightly smaller like this and just keep this here. I'll go to the shape outline and will say no outline. Right click, go to the format shapes, and I'll select here gradient fill. I'll choose first here, let's say this black one, then the second I'll choose little lighter, the third one I'll choose again this black, or let's for the first one choose little lighter, the second one we'll choose this black, for the last one we can choose, let's say, again black. Now just make a copy of this and paste this here, and for this we will create a oval. So just go to the format, edit shape and change shape, and under basic shape we'll take this one which is oval, and we'll create a small oval. Make sure you are keeping the same size. Change the size, let's take this size and just keep this here. Take some shape outline also. Now copy this oval and paste again, and this time we will keep this here and we will fill here white color, this. Alright, so our shape is ready. Now select all the shapes together and make it a group. So it's a complete group now. Just select this shape and change the size slightly bigger like this. And now I will select the bottom rectangle, this one, and I'll go to the shape effects, and here I'll go to the reflection. I'll choose this reflection, the second one. So it will make it more realistic. Alright, now we will place our chart here. So right click on the chart and click on bring to front, and then move this chart here. So first we will select our chart, go to the format, shape fill we will choose as no fill, shape outline we will choose no outline. Now change this chart size. We will select this axis, go to the home, and this color, the white color axis we will take white color, this one, make this bold, and similarly here make this bold. Alright friends, so chart is almost ready. If we will change, let's say Sunday as 30, then it will be in red. If we will change it 55, then it will be amber. If we will take 90, then it will be in green. But the data labels are not visible here. So what we can do, we can put the data labels also. So let me unhide columns first. So before unhiding this, what we can do, right click on our shape and chart, right click, go to the size and properties. Here we will go to the properties and we will click on don't move or size with cells. Now unhide the hidden column. Select these two, right click, unhide. To create the data label, what we can do, first let me put here 30. So first we will create the data label for red only. So let's create all red. Then select this bar, right click and click on add data label. So you can see the data labels are available here. Right click, go to the format data label, and we will click on value from cells, and we will take this red service label values, this one. Just click on OK and uncheck this value and show ladder lines. Now the values are available here. We can take recent color for red, whatever we have used. So let's take some lighter, this one. Make this bold. Font we will take here. Let's take this one, Georgia. And size, let's take around 15. So it will be slightly bigger, or let's take around 14. Alright, so for red we have created. Now let's put here 55. Now we will create the data label for amber. So we'll use the same trick. Select this shape, right click, add data label. Data labels are available here. Right click, go to the format data labels. Click on value from cells and select this range now. Click on OK. Uncheck values and show ladder lines. Font we will take Georgia, this one. Size we will take 14. Color we will choose this one. Make this bold. Now let's put here 90%. So we'll create for green. Select this shape, right click, go to the add data label. Select the data label, right click, go to the format data label. Click on value from cells and let's choose this range. Okay. Uncheck value and show ladder lines. And color we will take light green. So let's take this one. Make this bold. Font we will take Georgia. Size we will take 40. Color you can take little light green also. Let's take this one so it will be visible. Alright, so our chart is ready. Now here we will put our actual service level. So let's copy the service level value from here and let's put it here. So you can see it is visible and it is changing the color according to the condition. Now we can hide these columns. Right click and hide. So our chart is ready. So we can select the chart and this laptop shape together. Right click, make this group. So this is one shape now. You can place it anywhere. So friends, that's how you can create this beautiful chart and this shape. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.